Hey design fans, this is Kara Angotti with KO Angotti, and I am going to bring you a list of spring design shows that are going on in the Philadelphia metro region, and I'm going to ask you to come out of hibernation. Okay, maybe I'm not such a good example since I'm wearing a huge sweater right now, but spring is just a couple of days away and the sun is out, it's getting a little bit warmer, but all winter long designers and manufacturing studios have been working on new product lines, and the spring is when they bring all of their new products and their new materials and their new designs to the public for them to see what they've been working on. So it's a great opportunity for you to check out what's coming up as far as the design forefront. The first show that I want to tell you about is actually going on right now. It is the Architectural Digest Home Design Show. It is in New York City at Pier 94, and it is March 17th through the 20th. At the design show, you will see things that are very similar to what you may see in the magazine, since Architectural Digest magazine is the host of this home design show. It is a home design show, therefore it is for the retail market. Both consumers as well as design trade professionals can attend the show, and at the show you will find appliance vendors for both kitchen and bath, tile, woodworking, glass, textiles, furniture, quite a range of vendors, but it'll be very high-end, really beautiful stuff. So check it out. It's this weekend, March 17th through the 20th, and it is at Pier 94 in New York City. The second show that I want to tell you about is here in Philadelphia. It is the Philadelphia Invitational Furniture Show, and it is in Philadelphia, and it is by invitation, which means that it is juried, and each exhibitor has to go through a process of being approved, which means that all of the vendors that are on display and the exhibitors have been handpicked, and that means that their quality and craftsmanship is above levels of other people that maybe didn't make it this year, but that gives them an opportunity to fine-tune their skills for next year. But for you, that's a really good thing, to meet the exhibitors and see who's there, and it's an intimate atmosphere because you can interact directly with the craftspeople that are there at their booths, and you will find everyone from glass, again, furniture, woodworking, there's some textiles as well. So there's timepieces, interestingly enough. There's a company that makes, I think, 18th century or grandfather style clocks, which is something you don't see very often and you don't think about people still making them. But it's in Philadelphia at the Navy Yard. So if you take Broad Street the whole way down, go south until you go through the gates at the Navy Yard, and you will find the Philadelphia Invitational Furniture Show. That is happening March 25th through the 27th, and KO Angotti will be at the show, checking out who's there, catching up with some of our previous features, and meeting new ones. The third show is actually a festival. It is the Chestnut Hill Home and Garden Festival and Eco Alley. This is the second year that KO Angotti is going to be an exhibitor, and it's a really, really great festival. It's outdoors, and it's May 1st, Sunday, from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., and it draws about 35,000 people. It's family-oriented. You can bring your pets. There's music, food, local vendors, and Eco Alley specifically is geared towards businesses that have a very sustainable approach to their business, which is why KO Angotti will be there. So stop by and introduce yourself. We would absolutely love to meet you. The fourth and final show that I want to tell you about is the International Contemporary Furniture Fair. That is also in New York City, and that is the Jacob Javits Center. That is going to be, I'll have to check my notes in a minute, but that is in the middle of May, I believe the 15th through the 17th. And it is just that, it is international. They represent 40 countries. There are 550 vendors. It is huge. KO Angotti went a couple of years ago, and it was really impressive. It was also very inspiring to see what types of technologies and the vision that different countries represent, but as much as it is international, it is very much local, and I'm very proud to say that KO Angotti has features such as David D'Imperio, EK Living, and Mio Culture that are all exhibitors at the ICFF. And it's not just furniture, it is very contemporary though, but you will find everything from wallpaper to furniture, accessories, home decor, but it's not it's not just for residential, it's residential and commercial. So it's worth checking out, and any four of these shows are all very different design aesthetics, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't attend them. They're great ways for you to be exposed to what's coming up, what has been and still continues to be absolutely beautiful, and the new technologies and vision and creative people that are in our community that it is important to support. So we hope that you check these out, and it was a pleasure bringing you this new spring design news. We will catch you on the next blog. Thanks for joining us.